actually, I think this might be the downfall of Ludwig, was this Mogul Money Live.
Yeah.
Wait,
Wow. Oh, he fell off?
Well, you're going to agree once I get to it.
I don't know if I will.
I think he got so obsessed with the crowd work that he got to do that we went to Anime Expo yesterday and he kept trying to do crowd work. He does crowd work just for fun now with much smaller groups of people.
You're at the Olive Garden. He's like,
He started a slow clap at Anime Expo.
I just started a slow
What?
clap.
In what
What's
context?
wrong with you? You
In what
freaking
context does
weirdo.
that make
I'll give
sense?
the context. It was so we're getting chased around all day in our safe space, like our respawn point, like the GTA hospital, is the OTV booth. And so when we're wasted, we go OTV booth, and there's people who work there, and they formed like a half dome around the booth. And they're like, do not enter this part of the dome.
Yeah.
You cannot interact with these people when they are in this part. And so we're like, we were saying it's like when you do the Halo shield and Halo Reach.
Like a bubble shield.
And we're just holding it. But
Here's the thing.
Yes.
Every single time we would look away from the crowd, it was literally like a half circle. Like picture a half circle and we were against a wall. Mm-hmm. Every single time we looked away, we would look back and they're about a few inches closer.
Yeah. It was like the Doctor Who villain, and you just keep looking back, and there's like,
It's like the ghosts in Mario.
Boo.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
boo.
Boo in
When you
Mario.
turn your back,
It is. It really is.
and then you turn back to them, and they're all like,
But they're also like doubling in size. Like they're getting larger, and eventually like we're
Not
like
the amount of people, by the way. Like they're just getting taller.
Yeah.
They're just getting taller
quickly.
Yeah.
And
it's scary.
It was like we were nervous because if one person breaks this seal, then it all comes out.
Because that's how, like, I went to Times Square, which is just the worst mistake you can ever make ever.
Presumably, yeah.
And for a while, nobody was asking for a picture. I was like, oh, sick. The thing is, one person asked for a picture, then boom, everybody's there.
oh, Cutie was
You know what
talking
I mean?
about this yesterday too. How she like when she walked out the first time in the courtyard, she was going around filming a vlog.
Yeah.
And then as soon as and then she came back out later because the first time was like no problem, and then one person came up to her, and then the queue just forms, and everybody wants their chance.
This happened to me at Mogul Money, and they gave me like a bodyguard. Shout out Rafi, the homie.
Rafi.
Yeah, that guy's awesome.
Sorry. And he was
You
following me.
gave a shout out to the wrong name.
No, it's just
Yeah,
a pronunciation.
No, there's two people. Is it?
Yeah, so it's
One's Rafi, one's
one is
Rafi.
Riff Raff
They're
and one is
brothers.
Rafi.
Yeah.
By the way, Tupac joke killed. So he's following me around, and people are like kind of the same thing's happening. Like no one's asking one person to ask up fucking line forms or whatever. And at some point, our friend Ben, I don't know if you met Ben.
Dover?
Yeah, Ben Dover
Yeah.
and his brother Joe.
What are you bringing to the table now, by the way, when he's doing this?
I know he's fucking being my guy. And
I'm
he's
sorry.
You're supposed to be doing slimes.
You guys are similar.
What is Slimes thing? What do I
making
do?
fun of you.
You're supposed to make fun of me?
Yeah, he says,
get
like-
mad at an influencer, like spin a wheel, and then be like,
Be like, I think that their content is like devilish and bad, and then Ludwig always goes, "Have you watched it?" And he says no.
yeah,
and
it
then,
has to be someone you haven't watched.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
But
hate
someone
it.
you've never
but
met?
you need to have a really strong opinion about this person you know nothing
Okay,
about.
I'll come up with one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you think for a bit.
Yeah.
And our friend Ben, who is just like totally outside of like streamer culture, he's just one of our old Smash friends.
Yeah.
He gets really annoyed that people are trying to get photos with me. And at one point, he's like doing more than Rafi's doing. And he starts getting mad at people. And some guy comes up, and he's like, "Can I get a picture?" And Ben just goes, fuck no, just go away." and he's just telling people to fucking leave. And I'm like, dude, come on, like, let's fucking they're here for one day, just like let it out. And he's just like, no, fuck that. And then we just
My favorite thing with a story similar is whenever I'm walking with Jimmy, Mr. Beast, if you don't know.
I call him Jimmy because
Yeah, Jimmy. It's like we're like a first name thing. We'll be walking.
Imagine you're not on a first
Yeah,
name
that'd
thing,
be
by the way.
really weird.
A
That'd
few
be
years
really
in,
weird.
you're like, yeah, Mr. Beast,
He's like, fine, you can call me Jimmy. 3 years
just
in. or something.
Beast.
People walk up to him sometimes when like your social battery just drains. But I love his response whenever he doesn't want to take a picture. He'll be like, maybe later, and keep walking. And I like the idea that he thinks that they're gonna bump into each other again. Like, this random NPC that walked by.
Yeah.
Like we're never gonna see that.
Dude, if
person.
you're ever in North Carolina and also a big YouTuber in one of my videos, then come
Yeah.
into the studio, bro, we'll have such a good handshake.
We'll
through.
absolutely
Come
take a photo.
through,
I'll
baby.
even shoot a Nerf gun at you.
Anyway,
But it'll be like we're getting into an elevator, the guy's getting off. He's like, "Can I get a picture?" And Jimmy will be like, "Maybe later." Closes the elevator door.
And I
Like,
think
we're
it
never.
probably
That guy
stun-locks them, right?
despawns the second he walks out
it
of the elevator.
stun locks them long enough that they won't be like, well, I'm not going to see you again. But
Yeah, because
like,
they have to like think about it
yeah,
for
the
a
moment
second.
the elevator goes up, they're like, I will never get a picture.